up, Kalima Camp family? It's your girl Kalima, where I help you get it up. Get your edutainment up, get your positivity up, and get your bargaining banks up, honey. Because today we are talking all about the bargaining bag. So first of all, your girl has a background in marketing. I've been doing it for years. From social media management, photography, and even promotions, your girl has been a little bit of everywhere when it comes to defining value and the ins and outs of selling and buying. Now we're going to break this down into two parts. The buyer, first of all, if you're a buyer, these are some tips that are going to help you save money and get the best deals. We all love to bargain, right? Do we lowball? Do we give what's offered? Of course you need to do your research. And I'm not just saying looking to see where they bought that from, asking for receipts, but also going on different platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, seeing what different pricing people are giving in that genre for that product. Now, if you know that it's out of your budget, but you still really want to get it, always put in an offer. Never doubt yourself and sabotage your own opportunity in any way. Take it from someone who was actually in college, and I wanted a really beautiful tall mirror with a really nice frame, and my budget was like $50, but of course I wanted it to be a value of $100. I found one online right in Tampa Bay, and the lady was like, okay, I'll take 50. And as soon as I got there, the lady was like, the minute you told me you were a college student, I knew I was going to gift this to you for free. She also happened to be really rich, and apparently her daughter just went off to college, and she was cleaning out her room, and she just didn't need it anymore, and she didn't really need the profit. So you never know what type of sellers you're going to come across who are okay to hear a little bit more about your situation. Now, don't go on a tangent of all the expenses that you're dealing with. Keep it short and sweet, and be business professional in sharing your offer and just giving them a reason why you're a little bit lower than what that product is worth. But do not give the bait if you're not serious. Don't make an offer and then don't show up. Yes, of course, people can review you and give you a bad review. There's so many gray lines with that. More importantly, don't waste your time or their time. There's nothing worse than when you become a seller and someone's like making offers and then they just don't show or doesn't give you a reason as to why they no longer are interested in it. They don't respectfully let you know, hey, unfortunately, I found another option, or unfortunately, I'm no longer interested in this item. As a buyer, if you want to let that seller know that you're serious, let them know that you are coming ASAP, or that you will transfer them money digitally. Of course, at your own risk. Personally, I've never had anyone like get over on me. Always look at the person's picture, look at that person's reviews. If they seem like they do this pretty often and they have 5 stars and they have at least 5, 10, 15, 20 reviews, I think you can trust them to transfer some money. And even if it's not 100% of what you're asking, you could say, hey, can I give you 50% digitally and give you cash once I get there? People love to know that you're serious and that you're willing to transfer that money right now. They will likely hold the item for you, even if they say no holds. Another way to bait them is to say, hey, I don't have the money, or I only have a little money, but check out my profile, check out my cart, and I'm down to trade what I have as collateral with money. Now, it doesn't always work, but you never know what a person's looking for. A lot of people are selling furniture because they've tried furniture that did or did not work in their house. You may have something that they didn't even think that they needed, but now they're like, you know what, I could actually use that. I don't really care about this item that I'm selling. I'll go ahead and take that and your money. Of course, if you're someone who doesn't feel comfortable bargaining over message and digitally on those social media platforms, definitely say, hi, when can I come see this item? I'd love to come today, showing them that you do have a sense of urgency, you're a really serious buyer. And then once you get there, be very quiet for the most part, listening, maybe asking questions about the product to see how educated they are on their own product. The little things that you point out about their product can really knock off more money because they didn't really do their research on their own product. So respectfully letting them know, yeah, well, this actually retails for about this month. It looks like this is pretty used, or it looks like you've had it for 2 years or 4 years. Would you be okay with this? And I have the cash right now. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say yes. Most of these people are like, you're here now. And when you show them that cash money, They usually say yes. But definitely when purchasing things, because you never know what's going on with the person's circumstances and why they're selling it. Sometimes people actually want to hear what's going on. Hey, I'm a college student and I can't really afford this, but I really want this and this is my budget. Now to the sellers, baby. First and foremost, if you're really serious about selling your product, you need to put it on Facebook Marketplace, even if it's a friend's profile, on OfferUp, which is apparently now OfferUp Let Go. I seriously loved Let Go. Oh my God, there was nothing better than putting my product on 3 different platforms and getting 3 different offers from 3 different audiences and really testing out the price on, what is gonna sell for this product. But yes, the more platforms you put it on, even Craigslist, the better, because a lot of old people are, not on Facebook. They're more so on Craigslist, or kids and millennials are more on OfferUp. Like, you never know who's looking for what and who they're helping look for things. Like, they could be helping a family member or a friend. You should be trying out all platforms, and you will sell it faster with the more exposure that you're giving your product. Nobody likes a seller with horrible pictures. If you're serious about selling your stuff, get the younger kid that loves to play with cameras, get your friend who's really good at taking photos, or your cousin, your nephew, even your grandkids, and ask them to take better photos. And 3 to 5 photos is good, showing different angles and really displaying the product in a good way. No busy backgrounds if you can, no distracting things. I hate when people are like, oh, the ottoman's for sale, and you're showing me a photo of your whole living room and the whole living room looks good, and I was actually looking for a couch, but now you have your ottoman here, so I just clicked on your page only to find out that you're not even selling your couch.
It's a waste of time for everyone. It really, really stresses and frustrates everyone else.
Don't be lazy. Move that product to maybe even outside on the grass, like whatever you have to do to really just showcase the product itself, giving 3 to 5 photos, and that you do respect your product enough to present it as a quality product. Of course, try to make sure that the lighting is good, that you can see the product. And then if you're trying to figure out what different angles, maybe you don't have a lot of angles, close-ups, far shots, these are things that just give a little bit more range for people who don't really have the time to come out and see your product. Now, the description is about just as important as the product itself. I can't tell you how much it helps if you use words like beautiful, new, gorgeous, antique, finding ways to redefine that item, even if it's not that great. People are naturally attracted to words like beautiful, pretty, modern, things that will make them click that and feel like,
okay, it may even not look that great in photos, but apparently this is a quality product.
Even adding words like great deal can really help avoid people who want to lowball you for your product. And of course, if you know and you've done the research on your product and you know that you're giving it for a steal, make sure you put in that description, bought for this much. And whether you put that in the description or not, it's always good to have that visual as a screenshot in your photo section as one of those 3 to 5 photos. You can always add that photo to the photo section, showing that this is actually a really valuable product now, without letting them know that you got a good deal on it. And then of course in the description you put retails for such and such. You're not saying that you spent that much, but you're saying that that's the value of the product. You too can ask for a trade for one of the products that that person has. I try to make a habit of going to these other sellers' profiles, seeing what they have, maybe I want it, and offering something of good, equal value or close in value that I can offer them in exchange, or pay the difference between those 2 products. If you want to sell fast, give more options than just cash. Me personally, I hate keeping cash on me. I also, don't want to deal with the change and stuff. More than likely, sellers and buyers don't even have exact change. It's just better to have, even Zelle. Zelle is way bigger now. Like you don't need to do just Venmo and Cash App. There's always a transfer option that will probably be better for the both of you. And last but not least, guys, connect with small delivery companies. People will always reach out and be like, whether they're lazy or they're handicapped, they just don't want to go and get the product from you. If you add in your description that you know a guy, you can use my guy for delivery or get quotes from my guy for delivery. I actually because I was in the middle of moving one time, I found this guy who, as a side hustle, uses his truck for way cheaper to deliver people's furniture. He also was a bodybuilder, so for him it was like he was a one-man show. He was able to do it. There's so many people that you probably didn't even really think about that you know with a truck or with an SUV, where it's like, hey, would you be willing to pick up and deliver my things for me, and I'll give you a percentage of the things that I sell. And it really helps these people out, and it also helps the buyer out because it's making the deal so much sweeter for them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please press like, subscribe, hit that notification button. I really need to get to 1,000 subs, guys. If you made it this far, I really would love the support. If you know someone who sells things online and they just need a couple tips to take their bargain bag to the next level, tell them to get it up and get this link up. Share it with them right now.